Today on ELN Morning.
We take you inside on the opening day of McEwan Dining Hall.
And a walk through a local graveyard full of ghost stories, superstitions, and spirits.
All that and more.
ELN Morning starts right now. Good morning, Elon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Brian Ray.
And I'm Megan Lynn. Today, McEwan Dining Hall is opening after over a year of delays. Our Rachel Ellis is live inside the renovated dining hall with more on preparations. Rachel?
Yes, good morning, Megan and Brian. I'm here in McEwan Dining Hall, which will be opening tonight officially at 5 p.m. It'll be open until 8 p.m. tonight, but starting tomorrow, those regular hours will begin at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning into the later part of the evening, ending at 8 p.m. Now tonight, students are from all over campus are welcome to come on in. This past week, there's just been soft openings for RAs and SGA members and other members of student organizations to come on in. It's been about 1,000 people according to Elon Dining, but tonight, again, the entire Elon community is able to come in and enjoy. Let's actually walk over here, see what you can get tonight. Here's the pastry section in McEwan Dining Hall. There's brownies, cookies, and those Harvest Table granola bars. I've had one myself. They are very, very delicious. Now, if you head over here, here's the vegan and vegetarian cuisine section here in McEwan. If you've gone to Green World before in Colonnades, this is very similar. But tonight they're going to be serving some vegan chickpea meatloaf. So if that's something that sounds good to you, head on over to McEwan tonight. Reporting live in Elon, the new McEwan Dining Hall, I'm Rachel Ellis.
Thanks, Rachel. For more information on preparation of McEwan Dining Hall, you can visit elonnewsnetwork.com.
This week is Mental Health Awareness Week, and students were given the opportunity to have a mental health screening with counselors. Acorn-shaped stress balls, a large coloring page, and ice cream were available to students that came to the Coingsberger Learning Center yesterday. Once there, students could have a one-on-one talk with a counselor and learn more about mental health. Elon University counselor Mark Eads says that self-care is the first step to good mental health.
Just the most able to do the things that you want to in your life. It's important to take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all the ways that sort of encapsulate what mental health kind of means.
This event comes after Vice President for Student Life, John Dooley, announced plans at the beginning of the year to increase resources for student mental health and wellness. 3 new counselors were added to counseling services this year. If you're interested in making an appointment with a counselor, visit the website at elon.edu/counseling.
Last year, about 900,000 people were hospitalized from the flu, according to the National Foundation for Infectious Diseases. Students have one more chance to get their flu shot on campus. The vaccine will be given at the Corey Concourse on November 8th from 3 to 7 p.m. There were 3 other flu shot clinics over the past month. Students without an insurance card or whose insurance doesn't cover the vaccine can pay $23. This fee can be charged to their student account.
Outside of Lakeside tonight, Elon Outdoors and Student Union Board are hosting Fall Fest. Inspired by last spring's camp-themed Cram Jam, the event will have fireplaces, s'mores, lawn games, and even a live music performance from the band Love and Valor. Sub-head of special events Lauren Luther says it's a great opportunity to get outside.
I thought it was very fall themed, and so we decided to partner with Outdoors again and do Fall Fest in the center of the semester to help people hang out and enjoy the weather.
Fall Fest will start at 10:30 tonight on Iconic Plaza.
Elon students are known to spend their free time studying, working jobs on and off campus, and being a part of student organizations. For one business major, his free time is spent designing and managing a fashion line. Diego Pineda has a story about this on-campus entrepreneur.
What began as a joke with his roommate in their apartment led senior Kavin Solanki launch his own fashion line 2 years later. Solanki's fashion line St. Xavier launched last week. Through trial and error, sleepless nights, and finding the financial support, Solanki says the process was not easy at all.
Being an entrepreneur, not to make it sound bad, but isn't for everybody. You have to know that going into it, it's a lot of work. But I think if you're okay with that, and just really getting after it and just chasing it is the biggest thing.
Inspired by Philadelphia's streetwear, the line taught Solanki what it takes to be a student and a business owner.
I think it's super challenging, and it's definitely the hardest part about kind of starting this brand. Is it's my senior year of college, so the kind of balance between schoolwork, work, and fun is always a struggle.
His interest for fashion is what Solanki says has kept him motivated. His next steps are to promote the brand, have collaborations with local Philadelphia artists, and one day be a fully sustainable clothing company. Diego Pineda, ELN Local News.
You can read more about how the St. Xavier brand came to be at elonnewsnetwork.com.
And after the break, I have your Phoenix 5-day forecast outside under the Oaks.
With Halloween just a few days away, some people are seeking spooky thrills. But what about the ghosts, spirits, and traditions right here in our own backyard? Our Sam Hess took a look at the Pine Hills Cemetery grave tour, just 10 minutes from campus. We apologize for the technical difficulties. This event only happens once a year, but other cemeteries around ELN are having tours at Linwood Cemetery in Graham and New Garden Friends Graveyard in Greensboro.
And if you are planning on going on one of those graveyard tours, it's a little bit chilly outside. You might want to bring a coat. Our Amanda Gibson is outside under the Oaks with the weather. Amanda, is this cold weather here to stay?
Guys, it is cold outside. It's supposed to be fall, but as you can see, the leaves behind me are still green, but it is way too cold to be fall. Today, this morning, walking to class, people were bundled up with all their sweatshirts on, hoods up, trying to stay warm as they walk to their 8 a.m. But that's kind of typical for this week as we see temperatures in the low 40s and lots of rain. So going into our Phoenix 5-day forecast, Friday and Saturday, we have rainy skies with highs in the 50s and lows in the high 40s. And then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we will see the sun again with highs in the 60s and starting to feel more like fall. So you can still kind of dress for the layers and stuff, but keep that jacket around because it will be cold with lows in the 40s. So if you have any Halloween festivities this weekend, make sure a rain jacket is included or you're bundling up when you go outside. That's it for your Phoenix 5-day forecast. Back to y'all.
Thanks, Amanda. Well, Brian, we have this fudge right here with us.
Yeah.
This is not quite breakfast, but we're going to try it out. I'm just going to rip a little piece off.
It's a little flaky.
Oh, that is sweet. Definitely a dessert, not a breakfast food.
Yeah,
but
it's really moist too. Like it really just falls right apart in your mouth.
super easy to make. Definitely a good fall recipe. Would go great with a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Maybe hot cocoa if you really have a sweet tooth going on. And after the break, we'll have Sabotage performing in studio.
Welcome back. We have Sabotage live here in the studio. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah. So can you tell us what first sparked your interest in music?
I grew up, born and raised in New York in the Bronx, so I was always surrounded by hip hop. I was always surrounded by that scene, and it's always been a part of my life. So, I just kind of want to make that me, part of my personality and who I am. So,
Yeah. What will you be singing for us today?
I'm actually just gonna be, free versing it today. I just want to show people, display my talent and let them know what I'm really about.
All right, awesome. We can't wait to see it. Well, that's all the news we have for you this morning. Thanks for watching.
For all the news you need to know when we're not on the air, follow us on social media at ELN News Network or check out our website at elonnewsnetwork.com.
Have a great Thursday, Elon, and you can take it away.
Thank you. Straight out the dungeons of rap. Fake cats don't make it back. Yeah. We gonna have a good time right now, man. I never get to really display my talent and what I have to say. So that's what we doing right now. I don't even know how to start this, man. In the name of Wu-Tang, I take the Shaolin sword in a pursuit to get cream or whip ice and cheese. Raps of war in my unit, not a soldier dead. Now my voice projected like my vocals on the overhead. Never for the girls and sex, I was overhead. Raps of school, you the student body, I'm overhead. A hot one at that, but not gas though. Never repeat a failure like I looped a fiasco. Get it? No, this to loop a fiasco. This future battle scars ain't got nothing on my past though. Can't rewind time, so my digits on fast forward. And my J's, my fellow Rocco. And you was never in a game. You's a wannabe thug, but I have your crit pulled like I just shot a blood. Don't talk of my stress past, for that is past tense. I coined rhymes for change so my life could make sense. Show it's in my genes, Democrat, now Republic. I don't fumble my words, I just tackle the subject. Started on a finger in the stars like Ringo, so I started out with a 5 and a cross like bingo. 2 line of friends beside me, one equal like isosceles. One was for the fame and the other was monogamy. But despite the fact my dogs and cats acted like animals, so I tossed them both back and gave them equal laterals. Number 1, oh I'm sorry I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not saying I'm number 1. Oh, I'm sorry I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not saying I'm number 1. Oh, I'm sorry I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not saying I'm number 1. Oh, I'm sorry I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and fine. I get it. I caught it, my brother. It's nothing to spit. I wear my heart on my sleeve. It ain't come with the wrist. How you come with slight bars, but don't come with the rest. And how I stay dreaming, but don't come with the rest. You wanna challenge my talent, but freak it, then let's commence the slaughter. I don't care. I'm really depressed. No many know what Taj is hiding.